one of the greatest bounce backs in rugby league history. South. Getting them back. Brought to you by Menulog, who is on one of the greatest comebacks all time.
We're in the middle of the second court case, and the judge says, I'm going to suspend the case now. I've had a look at my notes over the weekend. You have no money. You have no sponsors. You have nothing. You have a shell of a club, and if I rule in your favour, you can't actually operate. So I'm going to ask you and give you 2 weeks to get $10 million in sponsorship on affidavit saying that if you get the ruling and you're back in, all these sponsors click into gear.
10 million?
So we're in the courtroom. We haven't got any team, no players. What are we going to say?
What are we sponsoring?
I'm going to come to you, Denon, and say, have you got 2 million? And you're going to go, what am I going to get for me 2 mil, widow? Say, trust me.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
So a week goes by, about 10 days go by. We've got $5 million. South supporters, generous people, whatever. We're not going to get the 10. So I've got about 2 days to go. Denton rings me up. He's got the Denton Show on Channel 7, and I've been there a few years at this stage. I've been there 5 or 6 years at this stage. And I'd met Kerry Stokes a few times. Lovely man, Kerry. Really like Kerry. He goes, I've got an idea to get the extra 5 million, widow. I go, what's that, Andrew? We need to ask Kerry Stokes. I went, fucking come on, we work for him, man, and he's from Western Australia. He wouldn't even know fucking rugby league, what he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You've got to ring him. Then he hung the phone up. I ring him back. I went, Andrew, he said, you've got to ring him. You know him better than me. Ring him today. To ring Kerry Stokes or Kerry Packer, this is like trying to ring the Prime Minister. Yeah. Unbelievable giant overlooking the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. He owns the building. So I started telling him a little bit about the history of Souths. And then Andrew and Nick came. So then Andrew followed up with the whole history. Then Nick said, this is where we are legally, and we need $5 million. Then he handed it to me. So I'm saying we need this $5 million. He was drinking then and smoking. He had this Scotch and ice. He took a big drag on the ciggy, blew that out, then a swig of the Scotch and ice and said, I think I can help you.
Oh, no way.
Well, the three of our jaws just hit the deck. And finally we won. And the joyous celebrations over at South's Leagues Club at Redfern that day were just insane. George got up. I mean, that was like the king had arrived. And it was just this amazing celebrations.